What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today, about to hit the All-Star break in the 2025 season. We got us a series against the New York Mets. And it's a drizzly day here in New York. Top of the first, two out, nobody on. I am batting third today. Going up against Lee Nam on the mound for the Mets. He's got a 92-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Sinker hits 89. Definitely not a lot of speed with his pitches. First one, below the knees, two-seamer at 88. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Now, seeing that it's raining, as long as I can get one in play, stand better odds of there being a goof-up in the field just because it's wet. 2-0 now after watching that one go by. That's in the zone, straight up the middle. Rain's not enough to slow that one down, so we've got us a single to start the series here in New York. I like it. All right, bottom half of the inning. Runner on first and two away for Danny Jansen. He's hitting .271 on the season. Got a 1-1 count here against starter Mike Soroka. Here is the pitch. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Hot shot up the middle, but we're going to throw to first in plenty of time to get the out. And the first inning is over now with still no score. Not a shocker after one inning most of the time. Top of the third, Cardinals are up 1-0 now. There's a runner on first and one away as I'm still facing Lee Nam on the mound for the Mets. Swinging and a foul tick on the two-seamer there, low and away, but above the knees and inside the outside corner. That sounded weird. 0-1 the count after that one. And we got a piece of that two-seamer there, sent out to the right center field alley. Center fielder gets to it with plenty of time. And that is the second out here in the top of the third. All right, bottom of the fourth. Runner on first and nobody out for Danny Jansen. Second time we've seen him at the plate today. He's 0 for 1 so far after grounding out in the first inning. He's got a 1-2 count here against Mike Soroka, who's on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's the windup and the pitch. Shot to the left side. That gets by the third baseman. That's going all the way to the corner. Runner on first is going to advance to third. And does so easily. Now there's runners on the corners with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Two away now with those runners on the corners still. Still a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. Luis Gonzalez at the plate for New York. Got an 0 for 1 line score today. 2-2 the count for him in this at-bat. He tries to bunt down the first base line. That is not going to work. He gets tagged out running to first. And the 1-0 score remains. All right, here we go. Top of the fifth. 3-0 ball game now. Cardinals in the lead. 2 outs and nobody on. As I'm standing in for the third time in this one. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to record a hit after taking the first pitch, right? Lee Nam still on the mound for the Mets here. First pitch of the at-bat. We're taking all the way. Outside corner is found with that curveball, though, so it's an 0-1 count after that one being called a strike. Next pitch. Ripped into deep right field. Well, I thought it was going to be, oh yeah. Right fielder misjudged that horribly. We're going to hold up at second. We'll take the double. And there you have it. We have succeeded in the dynamic challenge. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the fifth. Still a 3-0 ball game. Runners on first and second. 2 away for Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got an 0-1 count against Mike Soroka. Here is the windup and the pitch. Pop up right at me. Holy cow. Yep, I'm going to have to move a step. 1-2 steps forward. Easy play. And that retires the side in the bottom of the fifth. We're moving on. Top of the eighth. Still 3-0 here. I am 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single. Standing in and facing Emilio Pagan. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Splitter only hits 91, though. Cutter is 88. Here we go. Inside with that cutter there, 1-0 the count. A whopping 9,573 people watching the game today. With the rain, that's not a surprise. Swing and a miss, the four-seamer there above the knees. Really late swing. 1-1 the count after that big fat whiff. Oh, another late swing on a four-seamer on the outer third. And I'm in a 1-2 hole after 2 really late swings on 2 good fastballs. Four-seamer there was off the plate away, so we've evened up the count at 2-2 here. Let's see if he's going to float me one or if he's going to burn it by me. Oh, splitter below the knees. There you have it. Swing and a miss makes a strikeout for me. 5-0 to score here, top of the ninth, as I'm back up to the plate for the 5th time here. 2 outs, bases loaded. Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound. He's got a 91-mile-an-hour two-seamer, 93 on the four-seamer. Cutter hits 90. Here we go, first pitch. And I pop up the two-seamer right in front of the plate. Dang it all. Not what you want to do with bases loaded. Bottom of the ninth, still 5-0. Daniel Vogelbach at the plate for the Mets here now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second, nobody out. He's got a 1-2 count against reliever Andrew Chafin. There's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. We're not going to get the double play, so we'll just take the quick out at first. Runners on second and third now with 1 away in the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals take the win here in game number 1 in New York. 5-2 the final score. Yeah, that's 6 wins in a row for the ball club. I like it. We'll move on to game number 2 here. While this one's loading in, I'd like to remind you guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here, runner on first and 1 away. I'm batting third today. I'm standing up to the plate for the first time here against UC Kikuchi. Got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the cutter. Nothing else all that fast. Here we go, first pitch. Swing and a miss. The four-seamer just above the zone there. Late swing to boot. No chance of really doing anything with that pitch, so it's an 0-1 count now after the swing and a miss. Second pitch is inside, just off the inside corner. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. 238 batting average on the line here. Next pitch. Oh, he gave me a good one. I send it down the third base line, gets past the third baseman. Runner on first holds up at second, so I'm stuck with just the single today. At least in this at-bat. Runners on first and second now. Only 1 out in the top of the first. 4-0 to score as we come back in the bottom of the first. Wow. Cardinals made some damage there to start off the game. Luis Gonzalez at the plate for the Mets. He's hitting .248. Runner on first and nobody out. Shot to the left side. Shortstop throws to me at second. Relay to first. He beats it out on the back end, so we only get the 1 out at second. Fielder's choice makes for 1 away now and a runner on first. Top of the second, runner on second, 1 away. 4-2 the score here. Cardinals with a 2-run lead. And, yeah, let's see what I can do against Kikuchi this time around. First pitch of this at-bat from the lefty is chopped up right back to him. He throws to third, gets the force at third. So interesting fielder's choice there. So that's what, a 1-5 put out, I guess, is the way you would put that one for the fielder's choice. Interesting. Bottom of the second, runners on first and second, 2 away for Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in the first inning. Got a 1-2 count here against Pablo Gonzalez. It's Gonzalez versus Gonzalez. Holy cow. Ground ball to me at second. I got to charge this one. Throw to first. Gets him by 2 steps. And the second inning is now over after that play. Top of the 5th. We're coming back to it. Nobody out, nobody on. Mets are leading 5-4 here. I'm 1 for 2 on the day, standing in against Kikuchi again. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the slider. Oh, I guess I did make a little bit of contact. Not good enough to keep it between the lines, though, so 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch from Kikuchi is way up and away. Slider there did not even threaten the zone. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Third pitch. Oh, four-seamer off the outside corner. Fouled off down the right field line. 1-2 the count after swinging at a not-so-great pitch. The next pitch, though, is up, way up, and 2-2 the count after watching it go by. See what we get here with pitch number 5 from Kikuchi. Swing and a miss at 1 below the knees. Imagine that. 2-3 put out completes the strikeout. And there we have it. That's the first out in the top of the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th. Cardinals are now leading 6-5. There's a runner on first and nobody out for Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got an 0-2 count in this at-bat, though. So let's see if we can get that double play with this one. Sends one to the left side. Shortstop gets it. Throws to me. Relay to first. This time we get the throw there in time. So 6-4-3, the double play for those of you keeping track at home. Top of the 7th, nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the 4th time in this one already. It is still a 6-5 ball game. Cardinals holding on to a 1-run lead here. We have reliever Bowden Francis on the mound for the Mets. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. I chop at a four-seamer on the inside corner and just above the zone. It went foul with the late swing. So now we have an 0-1 count. The next pitch. Ooh, outer third just above the knees. It's an 0-2 after watching that one go by. Not the way we want this at-bat to go. Swing to miss the four-seamer there at the top of the zone. And 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And I'm back to the dugout, sirs. That's the first out here in the top of the 7th. Top of the 9th, Cardinals have a 7-5 advantage now. I'm standing in for the 5th time with nobody out and nobody on. Gosh, I don't know. Let's try to get on base after taking the first pitch. We have Justin Topa on the mound for the Mets now in relief. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. Nothing else over 89 miles an hour. First pitch. Oh, I didn't take it, but I put it into the left field corner. Should we stretch a double out of it? We're going to. We're going to. Come on, baby. You betcha. Sliding in there. Lead-off double in the top of the 9th. That's a thing of beauty. I like it. Cardinals take the win here. 7 wins in a row now. 7-5 the final score. We're moving on to game number 3 of the series. Here we go. All right. Can we get 8 wins in a row here? Top of the first, 2 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the first time. Batting average up to a 240. Seems to be about where I seem to float here. Tyler McGill on the mound for the Mets. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the cutter, 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch. Oh, swinging to miss the four-seamer just off the outside corner. Makes it an 0-1 count. Not the way we want to start this at-bat. Second pitch, though, from McGill. Come on, big fella. Another one just off the outside corner, but it was a little higher up, so I let that one go by. 1-1 the count now after being called a ball. Here we go. Come on. One good pitch. That's all I need. There it is, and out to left center field. Is there enough on that one? I don't think so. Center fielder makes the play in the alley there to retire the side here in the top of the first. So 3 up, 3 down. That's how she's written down. Bottom of the second, still no score now as we come back to it. Francisco Alvarez coming up to the plate for the Mets. He's only hitting .229 this season. Not great, just a little bit worse than me is all. He's got a full count, though, against Martin Perez. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. I'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the second. Coming back to it, top of the 4th. Runner on first, nobody out. Still no score. Tyler McGill still on the mound for New York. See what we can do against him this time around. First pitch is outside third of the plate. Swing to miss, though, so that's strike 1. Not spectacular there. The 0-1 pitch now from McGill is not happening yet. Relay to first, and yeah, checking on the runner. Runner gets back in time, so we still have the runner on first and nobody out here, top of the 4th. Pitch number 2 of the at-bat. Swinging to miss, the circle change just above the knees on the outer third. Makes it an 0-2 count. I am doing really horrible with these pitches in the zone. All right, trying to avoid the strikeout here and protect the plate. The 0-2 pitch is up and in. 1-2 the count after watching that one go by. This next pitch here will be McGill's 50th of the game. And that one just misses the outside corner. Wow, that was a good pitch. I'd have to tip my cap for that one if I got struck out on it. 2-2 the count, though, because it was called a ball. The next pitch is perfect out to left field. Come on, baby, get over that fence. It is gone. Did I just take that off the top or off the front of the second deck? How far did that go? 422. That might have been off the front of the deck. There's the second deck there. Let's see. Where is that going to land? Where did it hit out there in the left field? And that one... yeah, that landed off the top of the second deck, or off the front of the second deck. That's pretty cool. 1 for 2 for me on the game now after that 2-run ding that breaks open the scoring. 2-0 the score, or 2-0 the score here. Top of the 6th, 1 out, nobody on. We still have Tyler McGill on the mound for the Mets. First pitch gives me that circle change outside third and just above the knees. Another swing and a miss makes it an 0-1 count here. 80 pitches thrown by McGill so far. The second pitch of the at-bat, way off the outside corner, and I swung at it anyway. So that cutter gives me another swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now after that horrific display of flailing a bat. Well, inside with the circle change there, it's an easy take. 1-2 the count now. Oh, I'd like to see a little bit more action here in the zone. Four-seamer there, outer third, got a piece of it though, and fouled it off. 1-2 the count after sending that one into the seats, in theory. The 1-2 pitch one more time here from Tyler McGill. Oh, a little squib in front of the plate. Catcher gets it. 2-3 the put out. And no base hit for you, or me, as the case may be. Bottom of the 6th, still a 2-0 ball game. Connor Joe is at the plate for the Mets. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He did draw a walk earlier in the game. There's nobody out, nobody on. He's got a 2-2 count against Martin Perez. Here's the pitch. Simple ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. Wow, that's a really lazy animation. We get the out, though, so now there's one away and nobody on. Top of the 8th, runner on second and 2 outs as I'm standing in for the 4th time here. Now we have Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound for the Mets. He's got that 91-mile-an-hour two-seamer, 93 on the four-seamer, 90 on the cutter. Nothing else remotely quick. First pitch got me to whiff at the two-seamer over the outside corner but above the zone. So that swing and a miss makes an 0-1 count. The next pitch off the outside corner with the circle change, 1-1 the count. 27,235 in attendance today watching the Mets struggling here, down 2 runs. Circle change there. Just missed the outside corner. That was really, really close. Could have gone either way. So 2-1 the count after watching that one go by. The next pitch from Leiter. Into center field. Is that going to get down? It is not. Center fielder just runs in, makes the play, and that retires the side here in the top of the 8th. Cardinals complete the sweep in New York. We have an 8-game winning streak now. Oh, wait, there's another game. It's a 4-game series, so we didn't complete nothing yet except the 8 games, 1 in a row. Can we make it 9 as we go into game number 4 here? All right, here we are. Top of the 1st, 2 outs, nobody on. I am batting third today. Let's see what I can do with my 240 batting average against David Peterson. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Sinker hits 95. Nothing else all that fast. First pitch from the lefty. See you later, baseball. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 run for the Cardinals now as I put that one into the left field bleachers. Thing of beauty right there, I think. 1-0 a score here, bottom of the 1st as we come back to it. Starling Marte leading things off for the Mets. He's only hitting .234 this season. Got a 1-2 count against Frankie Montas, which is weird because Montas hasn't thrown any pitches officially. He hits a little ground ball to the right side, though. Oh, and it gets by me. Are you kidding me? Is that a fielding error or is that going to be a base hit? Scorer's decision is not going to be shown to me. Bottom of the 1st now, still 1-0 ball game, but the bases are loaded and only 1 away for Francisco Lindor. He's hitting .235 on the season. Got a 1-2 count against Frankie Montas. Here we go, double play all the way. Can we do it? He bunts down the first base line. Well done, perfect sacrifice. The run scores. We're back to tied at 1 run apiece. Runners on second and third. 2 out here in the bottom of the 1st. 3-1 the score as we come back to it in the top of the 3rd. Runner on first and only 1 away as I'm standing in for the 2nd time in this one. Hit that long ball to lead things off for my day in the 1st inning. First pitch here from Peterson. Another one cranked into left field, but that one gets down for a base hit, a simple single. Runner from first runs all the way to third on the play, so we have runners on the corners now with only 1 away in the top of the 3rd. 3-2 the score now, bottom half of the 3rd. Runners on first and second, nobody out for Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Got a 1-2 count against starter Frankie Montas. And let's see if we can get that double play here. There's the pitch. Easy ground ball. We got the double play. Are you kidding me? Line out to me, throw to second to complete the double play because the runner did not get back in time. Ha! I never thought I'd see that. It's a 4-6 double play. All right, top of the fifth. Still a 3-2 ball game. Mets have a 1-run lead. 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in for the third time here today against David Peterson. First pitch of this at-bat is inside corner. Got the call. 0-1 the count now. We're looking for that third base hit. We gotta try to keep his win streak alive. Second pitch is also sent into left field. That's been my way to play today. But the left fielder gets a glove on that one before I can find any grass or the wall. So that retires the side. Mets holding on to that 1-run lead at the time, but top of the seventh as we come back to it. Cardinals are up 4-3 now. 1 out, nobody on, as I'm standing in for the fourth time here today, this time against Bowden Francis. He's got that 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer, nothing else quick in his repertoire. First pitch is on over the outside corner right at the top of the zone there. Swing and a miss makes an 0-1 count. And, yeah, we got to get on base here. That's all I'm looking for. Next pitch is that slider low and away. I would normally swing at that, but his slider is fairly easy to pick up there. The 1-1 pitch now is also a slider outside, and by a good bit there. 2-1 the count after taking those 2 sliders. Fourth pitch is a swing and a miss at the four-seamer above the zone, but over the inside corner. So 2-2 the count after that horrible swing. And another four-seamer up at the eyes, swing and a miss. I'm going back to the dugout, hanging my head, I hope. Oof, that was a bad strikeout. Michael Conforto's at the plate now. The bottom of the 8th, runner on first and 1 away. Paul Sewell's on the mound for the Cardinals, and we're still holding on to that 4-3 lead. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Sewell. Right up the middle. We'll flip to the shortstop covering second. Throw to first in time. 4-6-3, the double play that preserves the 1-run lead of the Cardinals. All right, coming back to it. Top of the 9th. 2 outs, runner on second. Can we add an insurance run here against Justin Topa? He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 89 on the circle change, though. First pitch. Oh, got me with that slow slider at 80 miles an hour. Out in front, no contact made. Swing and a miss for 0-1 now. The next pitch from Topa is outside. Slider again at 82 this time. Easy take for a ball, though, so the count is now 1-1. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, the slider over the outside corner. 1-2 after that one. Wow, is he going to fastball me here just to screw with my timing? He sure is. Sinker up and in, but in the zone. Swing and a miss, retires the side in the top of the 9th. Got me. Mets walk it off and stop the Cardinals' win streak at 8 games. Final score 5-4 as they tack on 2 in the bottom of the 9th. But wow, what a series. I'm all right with that. We took 3 out of 4 in New York. Had a nice little win streak there. So, yeah, that's the end of the series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.